Hey babysitters, I'm here with another video for you guys. I have been posting acting videos on Mondays, and so I guess I am also posting babysitting ones, but this one is more current to me, and I thought just to give you guys some tips and advice. And as you can tell from the title below, this video is all about contracts. Now you're probably thinking I'm a babysitter. I only work date nights and sometimes errands. What are you talking about, Teresa? Well, here's the thing. If you are doing just errands for clients and watching their kids while they are running errands or date nights, you do not need to be under a contract. However, if you are working in the summer and you decide that you want a regular and you talk to a person and you kind of get things set up, you may want to consider going under a contract. Now you're thinking, Teresa, what's a contract? Well, my friend, a contract is basically a safety line, I would say personally, for you as the babysitter, that you and your client agree on. These are boundaries that you and your clients agree on that neither one of you guys can cross. So if schooling is a problem, like maybe you want to do a regular babysitting job, but you have summer school in the mornings and don't get done until 12:30, a contract would be good to be in play. Also, some parents think that since they have a babysitter already at the house, they can stay out later. And this one kind of irks me because I'm like, I have a family waiting at home and I don't want to babysit later than I need to, even though the money probably would be great. Okay, now you're probably thinking, when do I need to get under a contract? How do I do this? Girl, explain yourself. So, going under a contract, like I said, it's basically a safety line for you as a babysitter. A lot of the times I realize when I work, the children are great. Like, I don't really have problems with the children, but it's more so of the parents. My current client, we have hit some rough spots in the summer here, and we just need some boundaries. So I set up boundaries for her because for me, I am taking a college course during the summer now that I just signed up for. I'm off this month because a friend of hers is up and whatever. I have to do the schooling thing first, and schooling's a really good reason to set some boundaries. And also, there is nothing wrong with setting boundaries. Can't stress that enough, you guys. Never feel pressured to take a job and never feel bad for being firm and standing your ground as a babysitter. So what I had said to my client was, here's what I'll do. I'll work 2 days a week, which is good because I'm also pet sitting for somebody else. So I'll work 2 days a week for whatever hours you need me, but that's it. You cannot use me more than 2 days a week. But I also said if you need a date night sitter, since I am only working those 2 days a week, I can see if I am available for that. And that depends on hours too, because sometimes date nights are like, ooh, like she would pay me more, but the hours just aren't sometimes worth it. But anyway, so now you're probably thinking, how do you set up a contract? Well, I would set it up professionally. I believe Pinterest has some great outlines on contracts. Personally, I haven't really looked into them because I didn't think going into this job that I needed to be under a contract, but now it's like clear that I do. I've talked to other providers about this and my eldest sister as well, and they all have said that I should be under a contract. And so, with that, you guys, I hope that clears up a little bit of information for you guys. So, really, if you feel like you're being taken advantage of, make a contract. if you're working for multiple people and you have a page, I would seriously just have like a picture or something, or like in your about, just like, here's what I do. That's kind of what I have on my Facebook page. And so here's the boundaries. Also, contracts can say if you want to work out of town or in town, if you, it's specific. It basically is specific for your schedule, is what it is. And so you can say, here are the days I want, here are the hours. If you want a date night included, I will do that for you. So I hope that clears up some things for you guys. I hope that made sense. And like I said, if you are somebody who wants to make a little extra money during the summertime and you want a regular, I would consider going under a contract. Also, some people, money is an issue. By that, I mean they will cheap pay you, I want to say. And so be aware of that. And so you can also add your pay, your strict pay, on what you both agreed upon in a contract. Always make sure that your contracts are written up, by the way, that there's copies for both of you. Because if you just verbally say it, yeah, that's not good. So always make sure it's a written out contract. And that is the video on contract for you guys. I hope this was helpful. I hope this was useful. And I hope you guys can consider going on a contract if you really need to. I will do another video about kind of just struggles I've had with parents, and that led me to thinking I need to be under a contract. So I will talk to you all soon. XOXO Teresa.